Risk management is as important in Agile programs as in any other program, and the program management team should define and adopt an approach towards risk management. The fundamental aspects of risk management should be operating within the Agile program. We'll now look at these fundamental aspects. Identification of risks is the first. Identification can and should be proactive with program team workshops, identifying potential risks that may occur during the program. It can also be reactive, based on changing circumstances, introducing new risks. The next is analysis of risks, and this will determine the likelihood of the risk occurring and its impact on the successful outcome of the program. These two factors can be used to determine the level of seriousness of the risk. As part of its risk management strategy, programs should have defined the level of risk it's prepared to accept, sometimes called risk appetite. This should be factored in when considering the impact. The next is mitigation of risk, which is made up of two elements. The first is defining actions to be carried out immediately to reduce the likelihood of the risk occurring. The second is defining actions to be carried out if the risk does occur. When carrying out these actions, this definition must be taken into account. If the severity level is high, actions are likely to be well defined. If the level is low, taking no action may be acceptable. The final fundamental aspect is taking responsibility for managing the risk. This shows the person or people responsible for ongoing management of the risk. While the program management team may wish to maintain more information about the risk, the information must add value to the risk management process. It must not detract from the central goals of preventing the risk occurring or reducing its impact should it occur. Risk identification and assessment should be an integral part of planning at all levels. The risks identified may change the approach to planning, or the assessment may lead to extra actions around the risk mitigation needing to be included in the plans. Agile programs greatly reduce some program risks, but also introduce some areas where additional risks may be identified. This includes time or budget overruns, delivering the wrong solution, disputes and misunderstandings between stakeholders, and ineffective communication. Let's look at them in more detail. For time and budget, since delivery is happening regularly and at small intervals, there will be early signs of potential problems which can then be acted upon quickly. Within Agile projects, the control points are at low-level time box or sprint, which is normally 2 to 3 weeks. So, the project can only ever be that much behind. This then aggregates up to the program. Major capabilities are also being delivered often, ensuring that all activities in the program are on track. For delivering the wrong solutions, all stakeholders, particularly those who will finally benefit from the program outcomes, are continuously and actively involved in the program or projects within the program. Together with the constant feedback loops and incremental delivery, this helps to ensure that the solution meets the requirements and that the expected benefits will ensue. At all levels within the program, stakeholders from all areas come together to form collaborative teams. This instills a culture of trust and openness and avoids misunderstandings and consequent disputes. All of the items described so far help to ensure effective communication. The Agile Program Framework also suggests regular use and updates of communication plans and assigns the Stakeholder Engagement Coordinator to ensure that all stakeholders are well informed.